It is another day of posting Christmas nails, and this is another Christmas nail design I had. For those of you who celebrate different holidays right now, you know as well as I do that things get really busy, so I'm sorry for posting this a bit late, but here it is anyways. I'm going in with a peel-off base coat just so I can save this design. I absolutely love peeling nail polish off, so this is a fun time for me. It is actually one of my favorite things to do. And I do like to go in, as you can see there, underneath the bottom of my nails, just so it's easier to peel off, because sometimes I find when I wrap the tip with nail polish that some of it gets underneath, and I find it's hard to get it off the bottom of my nails. It's just a bit trickier. I can do it, but it's just easier to peel it off when I can. And I'm going in and just continuing on with the peel off base. Just carefully putting it on there, trying not to flood the cuticles too much, but making sure that I cover the entire surface area of my nail, trying to get around the edges too, because my nails do have that C-curve, which I love, but it does make it a bit harder to put nail polish on. Putting it in there. As you can see on my pointer finger, it is a bit red on the side. I did bump my nail up against a table or something the other day. I'm not exactly sure what it was, but it is a bit red there from the impact. So I'm just trying to be careful with that. And I'm just finishing up adding the base coat onto my thumb. Just trying to be careful and making sure I get everywhere. I can always take off any excess nail polish with acetone, but I like to try and minimize that when possible, especially when I'm already using the base coat anyways. Might as well try and get it everywhere and make sure everything's easy to peel off that way. Now I'm going in with my first color of nail polish. I'm using a color, I believe it's by, I think it's like Nevermind polish. I'd have to look it up again. I'll see if I can put that in the bottom of the description. I absolutely love this color. It reminds me of snow falling. It's hard to see right now with just the one coat. But when you have two layers on there, I find it kind of looks like snow falling down. You can kind of see some glitters in there. It is less opaque than other polishes, but I absolutely adore it. It's the way this polish is supposed to be, and I think it's gorgeous the way it is. You could wear it as just one coat and have more of a shimmery look to it, and just have it kind of over top to not cover up the nails as much. But for this look, I wanted to use a more opaque look, so I will be going in for a second layer after I'm done this one. But I don't think it necessarily needs it. This was just the look I was going for. And you can see right there all of the glitters. There's some shimmer in there. I think it looks gorgeous as is. But just again, because of the way I wanted my design to look, I thought two coats would be better. Just because it looks a bit more opaque there. And it reminds me a bit more of a snowstorm that way. I think it looks beautiful, and I'm just trying to make sure I don't get too much on my fingers. Trying to avoid painting my fingers whenever possible, but for those of you who paint your own nails, I know this isn't always the easiest thing, especially when you paint your nails a lot and you're just trying to get the design on there. I find sometimes when I'm in a bit of a rush, because I put off doing my nails until the last minute, that I get more nail polish on my fingers that way, because I'm not being as careful, especially when I think I can do it without paying as much attention. And sometimes, you know, you just need to slow down, take a breath, and really pay attention to what you're doing. Just trying to go in, make sure I get all around the nail. Just carefully putting it on there, trying to keep an even coat. I find that helps with drying a lot if you do thin coats instead of thick ones. And then you don't have to worry about a bubble anywhere or a big clump of nail polish. And then I'm just going to go in with my nail stickers. I'm adding on my holly. They look beautiful. This is one thing I did learn while doing some of my Christmas nails. I always thought holly had white, but according to Google, holly is the red one and mistletoe is the white little berries. I have been wrong about that for years, and you know, I'm okay learning new things, but I was not prepared to learn that. I was looking up holly to do this nail art because I wanted to do some holly nails. and I was going to put on little ones with white berries, but apparently that's mistletoe. Who would have known? Because it wasn't me. Now that I've got those on there, I wanted to leave the rest of them kind of just with the nail polish on there and do 2 accent nails. I know not everybody is into the accent nails, but I like them. I find it looks nice. I like the idea of having some busier than others, so the whole nail set's not too busy. Although a lot of the time I do have all my nails looking very busy. I find it's just based on the mood I'm in that day and whenever I'm painting them, how they turn out. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with my nails looking different every time I go. I don't want them to look too similar, otherwise what's the point of repainting them? But that's just me. And that's the fun of nail art. You can do pretty much whatever you want as long as you have the ability to do it. Or you know somebody who can do it for you. I've been working on my designs since I've started. And even though I still use stickers, I think I'm doing pretty well. As I go on, I would love to be able to do more hand-drawn nail art. But I'm not quite there yet. And I know that takes practice. I just love the stickers. They're so simple and easy. And they look gorgeous. But one day I'll be able to do some nail art, I think. Some other kinds. Hand-painted nail art. Not that this isn't nail art by any stretch of the imagination. I think do what you're comfortable with and do what you like. And I am just making sure that I encapsulate those stickers in with the polish just to make sure everything's in there and that the nail sticker is not going to pop off later. So I find if you don't add the top coat that it will pop off and it's just really annoying. I find that's awful. My hair gets stuck in it. It's peeling off. It'll take off the rest of the nail polish if it starts peeling for what part's stuck to it. And it ruins the whole look. And this is just how it turned out in the end. I think it looks great. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!